How you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using Smart Technology Gain. Alright, so I'm going to do some more demonstrations, actually one demonstration, on the Crystal Edge Technology basic screen paint kit. This is a kit that it's going to be, actually it's available on our web, it was available on our website last night. We already sold about, I think, 20 of them. And these are this is a basic kit. It allows you to be able to have a superb projection screen that you can paint on pretty much any surface. And this is fantastic for those of you that are beginners and you really want to test the surface. You want to get a really quality screen paint without worrying about buying something that's going to fade when the light hits it, or it's going to become washed out, or just basically it's just not going to play well with your projector or environment altogether. So one of the problems is when a lot of these companies come out here and they bring out like a basic kit, it is pretty much what it is, a basic kit. It's a pretty crappy screen. And these screens, even our basic kits, are freaking fantastic. Now with this kit you'll be getting a drop cloth, painter's tape, paint rollers, and a can opener. And this is going to be a 1-quart kit. It'll paint up to a 110-inch screen, 16:9. Alright, so right here we just have some, I got my spotlights on here. I got a crappy surface. Now, there is no priming involved. This is a 1-coat system. 1 or 2 coats, it's up to you, but basically it's a 1-coat system. We always say 1 or 2 just in case if you miss a spot. And it doesn't make a difference if you go up or down or side to side or wherever way you go. It doesn't make a difference. It is always going to look amazing. Alright, so let's grab the basic kit chemical right here, which only comes in one color. It comes in a bit of a dark gray for you guys, you know, because dark gray is very important when it comes to contrast. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pour some of this out right here onto the surface. We don't need a lot to do it. I got my roller right here. Let me put my strap behind the back of my camera here, and let's start rolling this on. And this it goes on any surface, so it doesn't make a difference if you're doing this on wood or if you're doing this on glass or whatever you are going to paint it onto. It is going to look amazing. Alright, and you can also use this with a you can use it with a foam roller if you choose. I suggest if you're doing it on glass to do it with a foam roller, because foam roller is going to be smoother. And just to warn you, if you do catch a glimpse of my jacked up socks, well, that is your nightmare. Alright, these are my painter socks. I pretty much just throw them on. My wife hates it because she says I buy you packs and packs of brand new socks and you manage to figure a way how to jack them up, which I do. I am guilty of that. Alright, so you don't mind if I chat with you a bit while I do this, you know, a little bit of painter's chat. It's early in the morning. Some of you guys are leaving out the door and going to work. I hope you guys have a safe ride back and forth to work. You know, world can be crazy out there. You know, scares me every time I go on the road. You never know what's going to pop up. Okay, so very easy to do. Anybody can do this. You know, like I said, we have our advanced kits, and those are the ones that have paint sprayers. They do require a paint sprayer due to the fact that the screens, the chemical is very, 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 very thin, and it requires a paint roller. Alright, so we got our screen right here. Now, because this is a different textured surface, you may want to go over it twice once it dries, because it does have a bit of a texture to it. This surface right here. Usually, a surface that's has a very smooth texture to it. You want to do it twice because sometimes it might not take the first time, but you want to go over it again. This is a protective surface. Sorry. Usually they have a coating on them, so that's why. Alright, so we just brush right over top of it, and that's basically about it. So not very hard to do, very easy to do. Same thing with our Crystal Edge Technology Dark Silver and Ultra Black Silver. Not hard to do. Is it spray over the screen, hit it with the second coat, which is the finisher, and you're done. These screens don't require the finisher, just to let you know. Alright, so I want to do more of this screen. I mean, it's not really half the screen. When you really look at it, it is not half. So I'm going to do another part of it right now. Sorry if I moved the camera out of the way. And I'm going to go right back over it. Later on, I'll find some other crap to roll over. Paint, you know what I mean? So this is just for those of you that, you know, you're getting your feet wet for the first time when it comes to painting a screen or home theater, you know, painting all together, and you really want to test it out. This is the best way to go. Also, too, we make a blackout cloth, so you guys know that from the door we do make a blackout cloth. So those of you that don't want to paint or can't paint because, you know, your landlord, some landlords won't allow you to paint on the wall, you can buy the blackout cloth. And the blackout cloth, you can basically just build your own frame. Matter of fact, I had a video I just did about a day ago. I'll put that at the bottom of the video description showing you how easy it is to build a frame. It's so easy, it's not even funny. And those screens come in about 100 inch, 120, 150. They're all cut at 137, which means 235 from the door. These are the blackout cloths. And they do come with the brackets, L brackets, to put your screen together. And they also too come with the free neon LED lights, so that's freaking cool right there. Alright, so let's set up our screen right here. I think I should block off the end of the projector because I don't want to let you see the effect yet. Let's not give you the wow factor yet. Alright, so it's very easy to do. Paint dries, no time at all. And these screens are using the Smart Technology game. So the Smart Technology game is embedded with the basic kit. Alright, so there's my one side painted, and then there's the other side which is not painted. Alright, so let's get this started. Alright, there we go. You can see already. Now, sorry if there's some glare there. That's going to come because the paint's still wet. But let's get this started. Should we have lights on the screen? I think we should do lights on the screen. I'm not sure. I love how people tell me that contrast is not important. Clearly it is important. Hold on. There we go. This will give you a better effect because I got that blinding spotlight. When the screen fully dries, I'll hit it with the spotlight. But right now the spotlight's giving it a glare, like on both ends. So, here we go. Well, it's not going to make any difference about the glare, because to tell you the truth, the screen has, what's the word for it? It gives, actually the surface is a bit of coated, so basically it's a bit glossy. And that's another thing too about the chemical. It basically, with screen paint, basically kills any kind of shine the surface may have to it. So that's a plus side right there too also. See, there's the benefits of having a screen that is darker, because contrast screens basically are 10 times. Oh, I just tripped over something. I'm always tripping over something. This is like my area where I just trip over stuff constantly all the time. Trying to get a better angle on this. Want to get it right down the middle. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Should have moved the screen over just a little bit more. My blooper. Let me go back here a minute. I wanted to get it right down the middle, and I had the screen moved over a little bit too to the left, a little too much. I really wasn't catching the whole full effect in there. I need it right down the middle. That's my own personal blooper right there. Alright, let me see. Just trying to get it right down the middle. Some of the complications you will go through when you do this kind of work. Alright, so just trying to get it right center down the middle. Let's go again. Sorry about this, guys. It happens to everybody. Alright, there we go. Just wanted to get it right down the middle. It's kind of hard, like when you paint the screen and you set it up because you have the projector just so, and just trying to get it right there where the projector was at. It gets kind of confusing there and there. But you can see right there from the video demonstration the difference between the side that's painted with the Crystal Edge Technology Basic and the side that's just basically just white. So just imagine if this was your white wall right here, this is the difference that you would have. This is how much of the screen you're actually missing, because this is a, on the video you can see it's a black. This is a black demonstration with the scenery in the back. It's black. So it's right there. My scenery right there is in the black. And then I come over here, and this is what you're getting when you have a white wall, white surface, or white projection screen. Contrast is very, very important. So I can come in here and drop my lights real quick. You'll see that the color is still faded. That's something falling over upstairs. I got crap that falls over all the time. Alright, there we go. You can see on the screen the difference between the two. I have some people go back and tell me, hey, why don't you turn all the lights out, because you know, the white surface is going to look the same and nothing's going to change, you know what I mean? If you turn the lights out, it's going to be an even comparison. It's not going to be an even comparison, trust me. Nothing beats a contrast screen. It just doesn't. And look at the Crystal Edge Technology Basic. Our basic kit is freaking amazing. This is the quality you're getting from a kit that's only $268. Now, like I said, if you're a beginner, this is a fantastic beginning kit. Look at this. You can see the difference. Now, I'll go here, drop the lights. Clearly see the difference. Now, pause this right here. Now, you see where the surface on the monitor. Now, the monitor right here, this is an HD monitor, so the tube on here is black. All right, so you see right here where this is all black, right? Now you come over here. Now you see the Crystal Edge Technology Basic, and even our Ultra 4K Black. Those are jet black screens. Actually, our Ultra 4K Black is going to be way darker than this, but you can see basically this is what it's supposed to look like. Alright, not this, alright? This is white. This is not what it's supposed to look like. So this is a screen. You think it looks fantastic, but this is how much of the contrast that you're actually missing from your projection, from your projector. So it doesn't make a difference how much your contrast level is or whatever you have. You are missing it, period, due to the fact that your surface can't produce it. Alright, so come back over here, show you the video again. You see it's all jet black. That's the way the background is supposed to look. And then you come over here and you see on this side where it looks faded, and this side, this is the way it's supposed to look when it comes off the off your laptop feed into your projector. So it's not your projector. A lot of people swear up and down and think it's their projector. Trust me, it's not your projector. Your projector's fantastic. The projector I'm using right now is the NEC VT
595 projector, and you guys know I use this old projector right here. This is SVGA. This is 2000 lumens. This projector is probably older than a lot of you projectors that you guys have on the market. And you can see right here, like I said, that's what you're getting. I had somebody tell me that they don't care too much for dark screens. Man, you better learn to start caring for dark screens. So I'm going to tell you something. Dark screens have the best when it comes to contrast levels and making colors pop. But the thing is about a dark screen, what a lot of people don't realize is, see, this is where people get confused, is the fact that you can have too much contrast. And I've done those demonstrations where I've actually taken like an Elite Dark Star 9 and I put it against the Ultra 4K Black and did a snow scene. And you can see basically where the Dark Star 9 actually was darker than the Ultra 4K Black. And that's because you have to have a perfect balance of contrast. Not too much and not too little. It has to be a perfect balance. Then on top of that, you have to be able to test your chemical or your screen on different forms of projectors, because sometimes you'd be surprised you get a DOP projector and an LED, they might not react the same way. You know what I mean? There are different projectors that are going to react a different way, so the color balance might be off. You got to have a screen. Basically, my screens, I have never had to calibrate a projector. Never ever had to calibrate one. Because, you know, not everybody's environment and everybody's projector is going to be compatible. So you have to make sure that the chemical is very well balanced. Here we are. Look at this. Turn the lights out. You see that right there? Dark scene. Look at this. This is what you're getting when you're using a white wall, white projection, using light gray screens. Even the bare silver screen. This is a failed attempt. You think you're getting a really good screen when the lights are out. You think you're getting really good contrast levels. You are not. This is proof right here. You are not. And you tell me which side looks more realistic. Get right up on the screen. Tell me which side you think looks better with the fireworks. See, the problem is when you have a white screen, even if you have no light whatsoever, let's say in your environment. Say your environment is pitch black dark. You are still going to be able to see which side is better. Alright, so I'm going to pause that for a minute right there. I know it's a bit of a long demonstration, but you know, my demonstrations, I try to teach you guys, you know, what to look for and what not to look for. I mean, what to look for and to see exactly what you're getting yourself into. Because like I said, a lot of people will sell these screen paints and projection screens. You get home, you turn your lights on, boom, it's going to disappear on you. You have the lights out and you think the screen looks fantastic, but it doesn't. Now, lights are out in here. Look at the red here. Look at the red there. That's the way it's supposed to look. That's not the way it's supposed to look. So if you're using your screen with the lights out and you have a white surface, somewhat semi-light gray or whatever it may be, this is what you're getting. That's not red. This is red. Alright? Come over here. You're going to look at the monitor. This is the monitor right here. That's red. Come over here. Look at the screen. That's red. That's what it's supposed to be. This is what our chemical does. Our chemical gives you realistic effect. This is what you're getting. So this is what I'm proving to you guys in this demonstration. Alright, so we're going to go back a minute here. Back to the firework display. The room is actually fully black, and as you see, this is what you're getting. That's what you get from a white screen. This is what you get from screen paints and Behr and whatever. These are untested products. This is what you're getting. This is what you're getting with your Crystal Edge technology screen. Now you see the difference between the screens. Which looks better to you? Now this looks like a night sky. That does not look like a night sky. Just look like a firework just exploded in your face, and that's all you see is a lot of bright lights. But this is what your screen is supposed to look like. So that's what I'm trying to point out here, you know what I mean? People don't really want to test their products. They really don't want to test. They really don't want to go on that level of testing them. Now, what we're going to do here is, since I'm showing you guys that, we're going to turn the lights on. This is something a lot of people want to do. They will not hit their screens with direct light. So we're nailing our screen with some direct light right here. We have about 100 watt here, and we got 100 watt here, and then we got one up in the ceiling right there. We have a lot of light hitting the screen. You can see the lights hitting the screen because you can see the reflection that's coming off. See them little glares? That's a reflection from the lamp. And it's on a 2000 lumen projector, which means when you go in your living room and you turn on all your lights, your screen's not going to fade. It's not going to look like this. I have a lot of people ask me, like, oh, why in the world would you hit your screen with such extreme light? Because when you get home in your environment, and this is one side of the screen right here, as you see on the end, that's coated with the Crystal Edge Technology chemical, because that's my backdrop for my screen. You can see it's different colors. That's actually coated with that Crystal Edge. So it looks fantastic back there. But you have a lot of people that sit there and go, why do you hit your screens with so much light? Because you have to consider the fact, look, if you put your screen, if you're testing your product and you put it in a comfortable, safe environment, or when someone takes it home and they put it into an extreme environment, guess what? The screen's going to fail. The screen is going to fail because it's not used to being in that kind of condition. All right, so if my screens can take on this kind of light and this kind of environment, just imagine what it's going to look like in your home. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video demonstration. Our screen paints, blackout cloths are all available on our website. Also too, including the new Crystal Edge Technology, sorry about that, basic kit is now available on our website. Free worldwide shipping on all our screens. Guess we've got a little bit more to go on this. I like this right here. This is pretty cool. I'm going to play a little bit of this too on here until my time runs out. There you go. This is why when you watch these demonstrations with people with these screens, one of the things they will do is they will basically, wait a little more. Yeah, because my chemical is coated on one side. I'm going to be doing pretty soon, I think this week when I have time, I'm going to do a projection screen. I'm going to tape it off, show you guys how to do it. It's really easy how to do a projection screen. Alright, so you see the difference right here. Now this is the reason why when people have they don't have a lot of light in the background, because what it does is light in the background of the screen basically kills their screen. So this one lights off. It's going to make a difference. It's still going to look the same. One side's going to be actually lighter than the other. Little fishies. Okay guys, so that's basically it for me. You guys all have a good one. Just want to show you the difference between why you want to go with the contrast screen. Also too, just showing you how brilliant our screens are. Like I said, we can hit our screens with so much light. We're talking about 1, 2, and then the overhead light. So we got about 300 watts of light just nailed the screen, and it was no problem whatsoever. So that's how amazing our screens are. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people out there who will not push the envelope when it comes to the screens. We're doing this on a 2000 lumen projector, and the screen looks absolutely fantastic, proving you do not have to have an expensive projector just to execute a perfect screen. Alright guys, well, Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology gain. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Oh yeah, and two, you know what? I'm gonna be doing some more videos on how to build different frames. So I got some really cool ideas for frames I want to share with you guys. So it's a free do-it-yourself frame. Show you how to do it on YouTube. You guys can go in there and check that out. All right, you guys all have a good one out there.